a DJ war is a kind of thing in music, you know what I mean? That going on since Kilimanjaro and Stone Love and all of them, right? David Radigan, all of them, right? And it's part of the cultural art form, right? Back in the day, when Cutty Ranks and all of them was coming here, we used to sing more Badman tune than Cutty Ranks and Mad Cobra. Cutty Ranks and Mad Cobra. Cutty Ranks used to say limb by limb, I go chop them down, send for the hacksaw, take out the tongue. You understand? Right here, the Kiskadi Caravan of the artist named Superchild, singing tune like ambush for my enemy them. I go chop your, beat you, chop your, beat you, chop your, beat you, chop your, beat you, throw you offshore. Alive, fellas? But you have a man that went in, the man talked about the Bible, he turned to God and he prayed to God and that kind of thing, and now he's out, he's been talking a particular kind of talk in a positive direction. So are we saying that a man could make a jail but not be forgiven? Or he can't reform himself? All you understand where I'm coming from? I think they're missing a real good opportunity. Because let's face it, wherever working, wherever they're trying, now it ain't working. Whatever has been tried in the past has not worked. And you have a dancehall artist of the magnitude of a Vibes Cartel with influence all over the world that could tell a ghetto youth, yo, put on that gun, that no prophet day, ting, and could talk to them from that perspective and enlighten them, and we're missing that opportunity. I think that's a serious opportunity we're missing. PMs and Chief Sec discuss autonomy, Tobago's development, and people can disagree with me, but I'm telling you, there are opportunities that right in front of your face, and you will miss them if you don't properly assess the situation. I think Sturge kind of jumped the gun there. Man shot dead in living room. Family says Frederick settlement getting bad. Gun, ammo, drugs in a roof on Duncan Street. Trauma specialist tells parents and teachers stop bullying children. Brand new $500 million highway under repairs. I'm trying to figure out how is the big headline here, but the actual story on page 8. Only work that math seminar. Works and Infrastructure Minister Jerlene John toured several areas in East Trinidad on May 28 to see firsthand the state of infrastructure in that part of the country. One of the sites she visited was the Elmina Clark Allen Highway linking Sangre Grande to Comuto. This highway was built at a cost of $500 million and was opened with much fanfare by the PNM government on April 24th, 4 days before the general election. In the days since, sections of this highway have experienced erosion, which led to slippage. John said site visits she conducted on May 28 were focused specifically on infrastructure development rather than routine inspections. Works are ongoing, but recent rainfall and saturated soil conditions have led to some slippage in the area, she said. However, contractors have indicated that the situation has since stabilized. So they build a highway for $500 million to rush and open before election, and then the highway had to be repaired. That would be PNM and anyhow, you see me? My Star says progress being made to identify suspects in Union Hall murder. Unidentified body found in Mayaro. And there are more headlines in the paper that I do not have time to go through. I see Roberts here urges youths to embrace mental wellness. That is Anil Roberts. Oh God, but that's the only picture. Look at that poor Roberts, right? There's the picture. Day after daily paid workers protest, Mayor slams Sando City Corporation. Businessman jailed 4 years for illegal gun. 4 jailed, 1 freed for Maracas killing. Court orders return of man's 9 vehicles. Lord have mercy. All right. All right. I want to thank the Loving Care Senior Citizens Home. I got your contribution. They gave a contribution to run Stefan Run in South, and well, we now making the wrongs and tally and everything, and you know, so it just came to me, and I opened the envelope and I got the card. So I want to say thanks to Radhika and Sita at the Loving Care Senior Citizens Home in La Romaine. Thanks a lot. And they put a little drop in the bucket. Well, you know they say about a little drop in the bucket, right? Chef, morning, man. What's up? All right. So as we get things kicked off, because I've got to go to a break and get to the first guest, we have Shobi Jasalon coming on in the first hour. Then we have Raymond Ramarine joining us via Zoom. And we're going to close off with Auntie Esther with the National Spelling and Vocabulary competition. So, Chef, just real quick here, good morning to you. And, well, you know, we racing this morning. We're racing against the clock this morning.
Race, man.
So, first off, what we have on the menu this morning?
I'm
smelling something like
curry chicken going on here already. Curry.
Is that
Yes.
Is that a tandoori kind of something?
We do some curry chicken.
Oh.
And then I'm doing a lamb masala. Tandoori lamb masala. Yeah.
A tandoori lamb salad.
Yeah. Some nice spices and thing, man.
This should be interesting.
We have a tandoori mango. Instead of curry mango, tandoori mango. What we have? We have some roti. I'm making a little roti this morning as well.
A roti?
And we have a little sweet. That has some gulab jamun.
Oh, I know he doesn't do that, you know. From a little store? A little shop?
Yeah.
From a little,
So we make it as in arrival weekend coming up. We're going to do a little tally. Tally is a dish with an assortment. You have a veggie tally or you have a meat tally, which also had different meats and veg and sweet as well. So we have a meat tally today with a little roti and a little gulab jamun and thing as well.
This sounds like real food, boy. Chef. No. Chef, you can give me a small portion of food this morning.
It comes in little portions.
It comes in little portions?
When I put it all together, you will see it. It comes in little portions.
Little portions. Yes. That is one big portion. That might be too big to... Okay, no problem. You know what? I have a meeting today for 10:30 at the Ministry of Sport. Yeah. So I need a little energy.
You're on a roll here.
Now, just real quick here. Tell us about the Creative International Cuisine Cooking course and the Baking and Pastry course that's starting on the 7th.
Yeah, started on the 7th, Saturday the 7th. Registration is open, guys. You can come in. Call us, come in, register. I mean, there's a lot of benefits in all our courses. And I want to just mention that two things I want to mention. I had a meeting this week, and we have some nice things happening in September, man. Something long awaited going to happen in September.
Okay, nice one.
Culinary Academy, and we have the Father's Day. We have the Father's Day luncheon coming up.
Okay, great.
I want you guys to come out and support that. Very, very important. You know, last night I got a call from Guyana. And so happened, it's a food festival. Chef from Guyana, the US, Barbados, and they called me, they said, Chef, all expense paid, everything. But what thing happened? It's the same date at the 15th.
Oh, that is Father's Day?
Yeah, so I said, I had a decline. Because you know what? I really want to put out this menu. I want to put out this Father's Day special, and want you guys to come out.
Chef, make sure you sell off this thing, you know. If you're going on Blanc Guyana to do this, it better sell, you know. You better sell every plate.
Yeah, because they have been thinking last night. They said, Chef, all expense paid at food festival. And it's something I had told them to do from the first time I went to Guyana a year and a half ago. I said, we need to push this. And it's actually happening.
Wow.
It's actually happening. And I know, so I really want you guys to come out, support this lunch. This buffet is ready to continue the growth at Shasha's Culinary Academy. So really continue. So I really guys to come out as well.
And you got entrees and side starters. You got dessert. Listen, $350 is a buffet menu. And the kids are $175. That's children under 13 years. All right? And it's Father's Day from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Ramsing Plaza in Shogunas. And I'm telling you what, man. Live entertainment by Chris Garcia. And all you need to do is contact Chef on 3724639 or 7375097. It is the Father's Day buffet menu.
Come on, guys. Come on. Because I must say hello to a lot of people who met me Sunday. A lot of people come and meet me Sunday for this run. Stuff and run. They say, Chef, when we go taste your hand, boy, when we go taste your hand.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, Sunday the 15th. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I think if you book as a couple, you might be $500 a couple as well, too. So you see that discount again?
Okay, all right, you're saving $200.
You're saving at $200.
That's right, you're going to save $200 here, man.
Come in, check me out, book it, make a booking, come in, support it. You know, you supported me, you're supporting the academy and the growth of the academy as well, too. And as I say, we have some stuff coming up in September. As soon as I sign the documents, I will announce it. It's long awaited. It's long awaited.
All right, nice man. And we also want to remind you, don't forget as we tell you about the Father's Day, we also want to remind you about Olive's House and introduce you to Olive's House Senior Care Facility, which is located in Sangre Grande, and beautifully. And finally, I want to remind you about Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer many different life-changing treatments, from prolozone therapy to halotherapy, live blood analysis, colon hydrotherapy, oxygen baths, and more. They also offer consultation services, live blood analysis, sport injuries, child counseling, supplements, detox programs, high blood pressure, and all the pain that you could think about, they deal with that as well. So make sure and check them out at any one of their 3 locations in Trin City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. You could give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could also WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. So with that, we're going to take our first break this morning, 20 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock. Chef is stirring it up. And, oh gosh, boy, the amount of interview I had this morning, when I go get to eat now. But I don't like to eat cold curry at all, boy. Curry hot, boy.
Hot.
You know what I mean? But stay tuned. We have the Wallerfield crew with us, and we're going to chat with them a bit about this weekend. And then we got Shobi Jassalon before we get to Raymond Ramarine, and we close the show with Auntie Esther. We'll be back after this.
When sunshine is the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mars this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mass, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that. Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc. Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 86838443844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So, give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
All right, man. So that's it there. The WCF semifinals is on, round 2, unfinished business. This is the tagline. And with us this morning, we have 3 gentlemen here that will be at Wallerfield this weekend. We have Rizan, Amit, and Navin, right? And fellas, good morning to you. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Always a pleasure, man. So, I was there for the first round. We passed through the first round, as well as a sports show called The Fifth Official. So we were there, we passed through. We did a little feature on it. The place was packed, boy. I think that I might think that the most among the people I ever see at Wallerfield.
Biggest Wallerfield event.
That's the biggest Wallerfield crowd.
Biggest crowd.
I think in the history of Wallerfield, it never had a crowd big like
It was huge, Red. That crowd was massive, boy. I see, but what trouble is this?
A lot of cars that didn't came out for a long while. Finally made the debut also, so that was a good thing.
That was a good thing. All right. Now we meet Amit and we meet Rizan last time, but nothing you new to the set.
Yeah.
So you driver?
Yeah.
How long are you driving?
20 years.
20 years now?
Yeah, man. Not from birth, but from 17 years.
All right, nice one.
Racing from about 20 years old, yeah.
From the time you get your license.
Navin actually have one of the fastest cars in the country.
Really? Which vehicle is that?
We have a Skyline. A green,
Skyline?
Yeah, a green
Skyline.
Powered with a 2JZ engine, yeah.
Okay, great one. Well, I tell you, I see some fast cars. I see some 8-second cars. I see the fish van. Hey, that thing is a bullet out of a gun, you know. Chef, have you seen that fish van? Boy, you know, man. The thing just get up in the air, so. God, you know. Amit, what's going on, man? I see it, action, the fish van, man.
I had a lineup with like Navin, so yeah.
All right, cool, man. Your time was 7.9 or something kind of thing?
7.8.
7.8, right?
The last final run for the previous event, the final grudge run was between both of them actually.
Both of them? Yeah. All right, nice one. I also saw some, I was lining with a virgin of mine there, and he carried me to see some cars too down the back, including what he called the prettiest car. It's a kind of blue, but I can't remember the name of the car. I'm my partner, but I remember that, my co-host. He just remember that thing real good, boy.
Rock cars.
Yeah, I feel, he keep calling it the prettiest car. Yeah. The prettiest car. But the car real, eyeline,
Well put together.
The car well put together, it's sweet, boy. Eyeline, well, let's take real good care of all vehicles, man. I mean, after that's your hobby.
Pride and joy.
Yeah, man. But when, let me ask you something, like the racing and thing we're going on now, right? I know coming off the back of my own race itself, but that was running, not that I'm driving. But in terms of the sport itself then, like what we need for the sport, right? Like to take it into the next gear, so to speak.
Well, actually right now we're looking for a little more support from the government.
Right.
For them to recognize motorsport as an actual sport. So we're hoping for the best, you know.
But what all you need? What kind of support is needed, you think?
We as the drivers, what we ask, well, I think we have been asking that for a while, is that the runoff, which would be
extension of the runoff
is the main concern.
Extension of the runoff.
Yeah.
See, when these fast cars go down the track, they need a little extra room to stop. They short runoff.
Proper lighting is our next major play.
And lighting.
Yeah, because all events are to be out like by 6 p.m.
By 6 p.m., yeah, I realized that too.
There is some work to be done on the track. Probably intervention from the government could help on that.
So the track is getting better and better, but the main thing is the runoff and probably lighting, I would say.
Lighting and the runoff.
Yeah, it's the two main.
I have a little meeting today now, so I'll go bring it up a little further. Right? No, I'll go bring it up in true. But because I realized that, I was asking somebody that, I say, night racing would really
everybody at time more or less in the afternoon.
In the evening, yeah. You know what I mean?
More cool.
It is better for the racers too, better for the cars. It's better all around.
All around.
Yeah, the track is better in the afternoon because the track like a lower temperature, the hot blazing sun is not really too ready. It's a good thing for the racers in terms of getting the car down the track.
All right, cool, man. Nice, man. This thing is a science, it's traction, is this, is that, is, It's in that, you just buy engine and I can't feel it, This thing is real science behind it, So this Saturday and Sunday, of course, you all have to postpone it because of this bad weather report that came out last weekend, so you postpone it to this weekend.
So we're hoping to get a little good weather this weekend.
All right.
We're hoping so.
Don't worry, man, you'll get good weather, man.
You have to get good weather. Okay, round 2 Yeah.
Round 1, 2, 3, all the rounds we man.
All right, nice, man.
Just start up in the middle of the both of them.
Now, let me tell you something about the sport itself has the support. I was pointing that out to somebody, I say, when I was up there, I say, no disrespect to any other sport in Trinidad and Tobago, but I said, the crowd that Wallerfield attracts, like events like this, is way bigger than the crowd that you'll get in the stadium to watch football.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they saying, right?
When it comes to motorsports also, drag racing is one of the crowd pleasers at the end of the day, where you will see the most of the people gathering for our event. In motorsports.
All right, great, man. Yeah. So what's in store for people this weekend? Saturday and Sunday. What going on Saturday that's not going to be going on Sunday?
Well, Saturday usually there's be like a test and tune type of day.
Right.
Sunday's the day with all the action.
Right, so Sunday's the action day.
Yeah. Saturday you can get some good action too.
Yeah, Saturday is
all right.
Saturday you can get some good action too, because you try something Saturday and it happen at work, you do a good time because you have time.
Yeah.
You have a whole night to go, man. Fix it something, you go right to come back out Sunday.
Right.
Sunday you're a little more reserved because you want to be in competition, you want to kind of be online. You're not so brave, as I should say.
Right.
In terms of doing stuff now.
All right.
So Saturday and Sunday both is good days to be out there.
And how many cars do you have on Saturday? Because this is the semi-final round.
It's the second round. Yeah, it's almost the same amount. Last time we had about 86 competitors.
Right.
So we're looking to have almost the same thing this time.
Almost the same thing this time. And then, well, how many of those will move forward to the final?
Well, according to the points, when they tally the points from the first round and this round, we'll know who's going forward.
Oh, all right. So it's a tally. All right, nice, man. So fellas get an extra week to for some last minute adjustments to the engine and
I think everybody was looking forward to that extra week.
Yeah. The extra. Anytime I get extra week and anything, you know what I mean.
Get extra day in anytime is a plus.
Yeah, it's a plus. You know what I mean.
Then we have a competition happening in Jamaica at the end of the year, the CDRC.
Yeah, that's it.
So the 9 seconds and the 10 seconds guy is a inter-island competition.
Right.
So with Trinidad taking part in it also.
They will represent the winners from our competition will go to Jamaica to represent Trinidad.
Right. And talking about the rest of the region, I remember it had somebody introduced me to the guy from Grenada.
Yeah.
The vehicle, but I didn't get to meet the driver himself. He was not wrong. But the vehicle was there. I saw the vehicle.
He's actually going to be here. He's already here. And we have 2 cars from Guyana also.
Okay, all right, nice, man. Ah, boy, chef, you're the only man linking with Guyana, man. You link it on food. Them fellas link it on a different level.
And also, Navin has a new car coming out.
That's the car on the flyer,
That's the car,
right?
the green car on the flyer.
Yeah.
It's the first time it's going to run in Trinidad.
Yeah, so
And he has his entire team from Florida. Drag International, they're going to be here.
Larry and Drag International, Richie Rosado is the guy behind the keyboards. They will be here with assisting us to get it on the track. So
all right.
Hopefully going to be a good...
This weekend he might want a rematch with the Fishman.
Well, that coming, man, that is, there.
I realize I just stand up real cool in the corner, you know, so.
I welcome that. I running them. Remember, I done beat him with medicine, man. So now you want to come with the antidote now.
Now we are reaching to that. The silly medication will be slow but sure.
But the good thing about this, Stefan, is it's one love and they're friends on and off the track.
But good competition.
When they're racing,
Yeah.
When you line up. When you reach the end,
everybody
how
hug.
Yeah. And I realize that it's a real, the whole crowd up there, everybody just into it, you know what I mean?
You have to keep the camaraderie alive, to keep the sport alive.
No,
at the end of the day, you have to keep the animosity to our level, you know.
Well, let me tell you something. It is happening this weekend. Rizan, what about well, price-wise and stuff at the gate, so on and so forth?
Okay, so
what's going on?
So Saturday it's $60 entry.
Right.
Sunday it's $100 entry, and children under 12 absolutely free all weekend.
All right, great, man. And I see you have cash prizes here for all categories.
All categories, we have cash prizes. This is the same thing we did last time. We have lots of giveaways, hampers. We're going to have the game truck, the entertainment truck, which would be there free for kids to come and play video games all day long.
Oh, yeah. Well, boy, all the things about everything, boy.
That was a big hit last time.
And in terms of your sponsors, before we run out of time, you want to give sponsors a plug?
Yeah, we want to big up Garage Fresh, SGI Industries, Racetrack Wheels, New Wave Engineering Solutions. These are some of the big sponsors.
All right, nice,
VP, Loop Tech.
Wow. All right, man. So you're in our gear this weekend, people, no pun intended. And we got it happening, the WCF semi-finals. This is round 2. And of course, the final round still to come after this weekend. But Saturday and Sunday, we out at Wallerfield. And yeah, boy, is Need for Speed weekend. You don't know. All right, so guys, thanks a lot. And best of luck on Sunday and Saturday, or whichever day. And in the finals, well, you go be in the final day. That fish fan has get up in the air, boy. I thought he'd fly, you know. I'm telling you, I thought he's going to the moon, you know. I see the thing get up in the air, so go. Always control that.
Boy, I just have custom driving like that. I don't know. Just go, yeah?
I want to know how they control. He's control that when I get up in the air, boy. Nah, but it's a thing to see, eh? It's a thing to see. So people, make your way on out to Wallerfield this weekend. It is happening. And I can tell you if it's anything like the first round, get there early. Don't play like you're getting... What time will it start on Saturday?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. What time is it starting on Sunday?
Same 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah. All right. I feel I'm going to make this Sunday, but I'm going to come up early. Because last time I moved kind of late now. I went up like 3 o'clock. But yeah, I'm going to move in the morning time. All right. So people, we got to take a break. When we come back, Showbiz Jasselon is on. Wallerfield is on this weekend. Be there. The action start.
Coloring your hair is now easy with Bijan Easy Color for Men. Bijan's advanced cream formula prevents stains and drips, and it gets rid of the gray in 10 minutes. Bijan Easy Color for Men, for a natural color at no gray. Shemer Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Jameer for locations.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now
at +1 868 398 7547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their two locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chiguanas, or Rio Claro.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle from the first restaurant in 1968 when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
When sunshine has the best for you, nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chiguanas, or Rio Claro.
Chimere Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Chimere for locations.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet Rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come, fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God, preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
Ah, boy. Chef cooking up a pot, boy. Hey, a storm is brewing. All I thought rainy season started. Joke. Hey, hurricane season. Look at going on there in that little pot. Chef, what are you doing over there? What's that? That's it. The lamb masala. I thought you said lamb salad, you know. I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is he saying, you know. Lamb salad. You know we don't do salad in the morning, chef. Lamb masala, man. Nice, man. All right, so Chef bubbling his pot, and we got Shobi Jassalon with us. We're going to bring her in just a little bit. She's with us via Zoom. She would have been out at Stefan Run over the weekend as well, featuring the Super Patch there. We are 9 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. She's going to join us for about 15. And before we get to her, let's remind you what the Super Patch is all about.
Hi, everyone. It's Jay with Super Patch. I hope everyone's having a great day. The Super Patch Freedom Patch is an unbelievable breakthrough in pain management for 3 main reasons. Number 1, it's drug-free. Number 2, it's FDA registered. Number 3, money-back guarantee. To understand how the Freedom Patch works and delivers pain relief without drugs and chemicals, we need to understand a little bit of the neurology of the neuromatrix of pain. Now, what the neuromatrix of pain suggests is there are different regions in our brain that all coordinate together and that send very complex neurosignals to help manage pain. And what happens is these neurosignals in different parts of the brain in the neuromatrix of pain sometimes get stuck, damaged, or corrupted. And so what the Freedom Patch does, it has these very intricate and very complex ridges. And when these ridges come on contact with our skin receptors send this very complex signal that helps correct the neuromatrix of pain. So those broken signals or compromised signals or those stuck signals get reset. Right? And when they get reset, our body naturally and our neurology naturally starts managing pain in a better way. Now these pattern here is very complex. It's almost like a QR code, and we all know what a QR code is, right? You zoom it in and it sends a message through the internet for you to find some information. The QR code on the Freedom Patch actually sends the right signals that help coordinate the neuromatrix of pain. So if we're looking for safe, simple, effective pain relief, can't beat the Freedom Patch. Thanks, everyone. Hope to talk to you soon.
All right, so that's the Freedom Patch there and a little information on it. We got Shobi with us via Zoom. We're going to bring her in immediately. All right, so Shobi, that's the Freedom Patch there. It's all about pain and I guess no pain, no gain, but with the Super Patch, no pain, full stop. So tell us a little bit more about that before we get into some testimonials. I understand you have 2 testimonials from actually Dr. Navarro of Eden Heights, who has been using the product himself. So tell us a little bit about it.
All right. First of all, Stefan, I just really want to thank you so much for letting us participate in the Run, Stefan Run on Sunday last. it was a phenomenal opportunity for us. We had the opportunity to meet some of the people that we speak with on your program, and we were doing some free balance tests with the Liberty Patch.
Okay.
I'm sorry that we weren't able to give people, some of the athletes, the Victory Patch, which is a patch for athletes. We did give one or two away, but this is a patch for athletic performance, which is what I use along with the pain patch. These are my two go-to patches every day because, you know, Steph and I started back in the gym, and the Victory Patch gives me the endurance, the energy, the stamina, the fitness, the recovery, and the Freedom Patch allows me to do squats because I couldn't do squats last year. And
Right.
just by putting on these two pain patches, one above each knee, I am able to go down now, not 100%, but I'm getting better, and I'm able to do squats. So the pain patch is really our number one patch, and that's why we wanted to feature it again, because everybody has pain. Whether it's a migraine headache, whether it's a pain in the lower back or shoulder pain, whether it's in your knees, whether it's osteoarthritis, like I think I have in both my knees, or even my hands, because we use our hands a lot in prepping food, in cooking, in sewing, on the computer. So this Freedom Pain Patch is our number one go-to patch. And I know that I have other patches, which we'll finish up when we finish. I will go through very quickly the other patches, but I really thought it important to highlight this patch this morning. The two testimonies we would play with Dr. Carlos Navarro, I had introduced him to these patches last year. And he said to me, he says, let me try them on my patients first, surely. Let me just try them. And a week later, when he was able to try it on his patients, he kept calling me every 5 minutes and sending me these testimonies. So I asked him permission. I said, Dr. Navarro, could I feature some of your testimonials? So that, I think, is what we have on audio. And he features the Freedom Pain Patch for a lot of his patients and the Victory Patch for himself. So I don't know if we want to play those now, or do you want to talk a little more about the patches?
No, well, we could get into the testimonials while you're on the Freedom Patch.
Sure.
Which is the pain patch, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
That is
so while we're on that, because the testimonials are about the pain patches, so we want to get to that. Dr. Navarro actually sent two testimonials of two patients. It's two patients, right, that came into him?
That's right.
That came to him, and he sent over a voice note to Shobi to let her know what results the patients were getting. So we'll take you to testimonial one.
Shobi, I have another wonderful testimony for you. With the pain in the rib, she came this morning. She did an IV, and she complaining that the pain is still there. I said, still there? Let's try the patch. You know, as soon as I put the patch on the area, she starts stretching. She said, but the pain gone? She's an ex-policewoman. She said, oh, wait now, no pain, the pain gone. And she's had that pain for months. I gave her an extra patch, and she's gonna come back. So there's another one for the books. And she's had this pain there on the back of the ribs 4 months. And I just put the patch on, and it disappeared, completely disappeared. She have no pain, none. Right, now going to my testimony. I placed the patch on my arm, and I'm doing cable rows. Normally, when I reach 165 pounds, I was so good, it's giving me some pressure to pull it. The day I put the patch on, I was able to pull 180 pounds, no problem, 10 reps, very easy, without any pain. Then I went to the one that you pull down for the back. Normally when I reach 190, I have some problems pulling it. I put the patch on, and I pulled 250 pounds. So, yeah, that's the athletic performance. So it's working. And the guy as well, I put on one who's training next to me, I slap on one on him, and he actually saw the difference as well. So, two wonderful testimonies. So we have
All right, so that is Dr. Navarro. There were two testimonies in one voice note, but there is another testimony which we're going to run for you right now. So you can give me that testimonial number 2.
Another one here for you. The lady came in, she was limping with pain, and I just placed it on her knee, and no pain. She's walking like almost normal. So that's another testimony. So it seems to be working really excellent. Another one here.
All right. So that's Dr. Navarro. There was another patient that came in with a knee problem. Show me how did that connection happen with you and Dr. Navarro?
Well, I've known Dr. Navarro for a long time, and I was very keen on exposing him to the patches since last year. And I just went into his clinic. I didn't have an appointment or anything, reintroduced myself. And he was sitting there, and one of his support staff came in because he had just had hip replacement surgery. And I said, Dr. Navarro, can I do a balance test on you? He says, Shirley, I can't move right now. I just had surgery, but my assistant can do it. And he came in, and I did a balance test with him with the Liberty patch. And both of them were blown away. Stefan, I can't begin to tell you, my team did balance tests. We did over, I would say, close to 500 balance tests this last few days. 500. And I would say 100% of everybody who went through the balance test with this Liberty patch we saw the difference 100% in 7 seconds. They saw the difference in their balance, just like you did at Starbucks, right? And they couldn't believe this product. And we were just overwhelmed, actually overwhelmed with the response on the Liberty patch. So Dr. Navarro has called me since, and he's also given me a testimony on the Liberty patch with one or two of his patients who had balance issues. Okay. One was a brain tumor issue, and this was an amazing product. So these are our top products, but there are others, as you know. So what we have, for instance, that works well for a lot of my customers is the sleep patch. Now, this sleep patch, Stefan, works differently with different people.
Right.
It took me a week for this patch to kick in. Now I use this every single night to sleep because I used to use melatonin by the handful, and I didn't want to use drugs to sleep, like sleeping aids. So I stopped using the melatonin, and I started using this REM patch, and I coupled it with the Peace patch. Mm-hmm. And these two patches gives me quality sleep. Now, sometimes I don't get that quality sleep, like if I'm very, very anxious. Like for your Run Stuff and Run event, I was so anxious that I was so busy that I could not even sleep that night. But usually I get quality sleep, the REM and the Peace patches.
Right.
A good one that I haven't spoken much about, but is Ignite for fat burning. Now, this is a product. Now, my phone is ringing. I told them to call Listra. My phone is ringing. So the Ignite patch is a fat burning patch. And I like to couple the Ignite with the Victory, because if you want to lose the fat, work out, eat properly, but also use the Ignite, because the Ignite gives you about a pound of fat per week is the recommendation with this.
Right.
But together and you get a very good result. So back in the gym, Stefan, this is my goal: getting back on the Victory, getting on the Ignite, and using the Freedom pain patch because of my knee situation. We have a patch called Kick It. This is a very interesting patch, Stefan, because a lot of people have habits, bad habits. It doesn't have to be alcohol or smoking or drugs, but even lifestyle habits, cravings for carbohydrates, sugar, or just bad craving habits. So this is a great patch for lifestyle issues. A patch that I use a lot, and this is an interesting one, it's called Focus. So I just put on a Focus patch because the Focus patch is to help you. Coming soon, coming very soon, within 2 weeks, we have an evolution of this product.
I feel so I need two or three of those to try, yes, because I just get distracted easy. Right now, chef food smelling so good.
Let me I have to get this to you then, but we have another one coming out which helps with cognitive issues, but it's not yet here. We got a limited of that. But the focus right now in the piece are fantastic patches. I have this one for you, Stefan. Whenever I see you, I'm going to give you a focus patch.
Yeah, just one or two to try out.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm going to try it out and see, because I get distracted very easy. Very, very easily. Now,
it's a great one.
Yeah, what's that? What do you say there, that last part?
I said the focus patch is a great patch for studying, not just kids, but even adults.
Right.
Or brain fog. As we get older, we begin to become a bit forgetful. So this helps us focus.
Okay.
So this is a good solution for that. And then we have the Defend patch for the immune system, natural healing, blood flow, circulation. This is a fantastic patch, one of our top patches. We have a patch called Boost for energy. So in the Run, Stefan Run event, I use this patch to help me. I was up 4 o'clock in the morning, like I guess everybody else, and we were there until 11.
Right.
And with the patch, this gave me sustained clean energy. Rocket is a patch for men. Helps with circulation, helps with performance.
Okay.
Doesn't work right away, but it kicks in within 3 to 4 days. We have a patch for skin called Lumi, and also gut, because the gut is connected to the skin. And this is a patch that helps with collagen building, skin, and gut. So those are some of our top patches, Stefan.
Okay.
Joy, happiness. This is our happy patch. So people who are anxious or a little bit depressed, this helps their mood. So we have 15 different patches, Stefan, and we are bringing out a very special patch that I'll talk about as it comes in. I have a shipment coming in.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Well, Shobi, we're out of time, but I think we went through a lot of different patches there, and people, if you want to find out more about it, all you got to do is call the numbers on the screen, 713-9540. That is 713-9540, or 680-1939. That is 680-1939. Shobi, well, always a pleasure, and we will talk again soon.
Sure. Thank you so much, Stefan. Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, people, that is the super patch. And, well, I tell you what, Chef working on his own balance patch over there. You know, he looking to serve up a balanced meal. All right, nice man. I need a patch on that one this morning, I can tell you that. All right, so I tell you what, while Chef is cutting up and whipping it up, we got to take a break. But before we go to the break, I want to remind you of a few things very quickly here. When we come back, we got Raymond Ramarine will be joining us. But no matter the space or the budget, I want to remind you about Flow and Armor Security. That's right, your home deserves more than just security. It deserves Armor Security, powered by Flow in partnership with All Pro. It's a home security solution that protects what matters most for just $4 a day. You can visit Flow in-store online at discoverflow.co for details. Flow, bringing security home. And I also want to remind you about JNP Pest Control. JNP Pest Control Limited are experts in all types of pest control, ranging from termites to rodents, ants, cockroaches, lawn pests, and much more. Armed with the latest techniques and technologies, including fumigation for drywood termites, JNP Pest Control's professionally trained staff are ready to tackle even the most difficult infestations. For a free inspection and quotation, you could contact them today at 61 to 65 Covine Road, Diego Martin, or you can call the office at 227-0835 or WhatsApp them on 250-8397. Email them at jppestcontrol@hotmail.com and let them shield your home or business from pesky pests. And with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Raymond Ramarine will be with us. We're going to talk about this tour to South Africa. Stay tuned.
Introducing Open Minds Primary School Lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or visit www.openminds.education.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh G at +1 868 located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural product number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and we're just about 16 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, and South in the house this morning. We have our original South man, you know what I mean? And he's one of the biggest names in the music industry in Trinidad and Tobago. And I tell you what, whoever is the booking agent for this band, they're real working. They deserve a bonus, boy. I wonder if they get bonus something, boy, chef, boy.
I don't know
if
why.
you like booking agent, you know, they be everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Anywhere you turn, they're in the fet. We want to welcome Raymond Ramarine of Dilly Nadan to Breaking Dawn. Raymond, what's going on?
Well, you know, if it's anybody know what going on with me is you. But you know, we lie, so I had to say I up and I have energy right now, bro. But you know better.
I know better. Right now,
Yeah,
you're coming in your little hoodie and thing there, you're looking like Trinidad Killer there, you're out in the corner.
No. Nah, you know, but you know me, I full of love. So right now, this is just me trying to look cool.
Right,
you know?
man. I don't, yeah, because
you late nights now, boy.
No,
You
listen,
late nights,
you're coming
boy.
2 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, they hit some of the late nights and the early mornings in one.
Wow.
You know,
but you know, you just came back from Orlando, right?
Yeah, well, we did as basically the last month was April 26th was the Andy Music Boss concert here in Trinidad, and as soon as we finished that concert, we had concerts in Tampa, Miami, came home for 2 days, and we did Orlando Carnival over the weekend, and well, back home now preparing for this baby.
Yeah. Now, before we get to the tour of South Africa that started in June, because June is right around the corner, so just now you're bouncing again, and you're out of Trinidad again. Before we get to that, and now talk about your booking agent. Your booking agent does real work, boy. Who's all the booking agent, boy?
No, it's just us, bro. I mean, you know, hats off to. I know he doesn't like me just a little brother, but you know, Richard is my little brother, boy, but also my manager, and you know, it's just a dream and a passion, and you know, just the combination of hard work and prayers, and just you know, really loving what you do.
Yeah.
And I think the music itself really speaks. And the love and the adoration from the fans And not just here, but around the world, bro. You know, but Jump by Jump is the music. You know, it's the music. And I'm so happy to have him next to me. And, you know, he's happy to have me next to him. So, you know, we're doing this. And we promise ourselves we're going to work even harder, 10 times harder since we lost Daddy and we lost Rennie.
Yeah.
We just want to work harder, boy. It just really has given us this renewed strength, this renewed passion to do what we love the most, bro.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, you mentioned you lost your father and your brother. But you know, we had that in common, because I lost my father too. So we
yes,
you know,
yes,
when it happened, it's only then you just understand it, eh?
What?
Life will just be different. You just have a different perspective on life, Trent.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people would say, yeah, it's all sadness, but yeah, it's sadness at one point in time, but it's a combination of sadness, and as I said, this renewed energy, boy, is like I always feel in the presence of my dad, and like every single time I feeling down, or if I just had a real stressful day, I just feel this presence around me saying, son, you know, just keep working hard. This is our dream. Live it and love it, and just be grateful for all the little steps in life. So we just do what we love, bro. We just do what we love.
That's right. And I know he had the vision for Delina Dan initially, you know, to blow up big and do exactly what you're doing right now.
You know what, bro? My dad was one of the co-founding members way back, 1960s. That is way before, you know, we ever existed. But in the next year, I think we're gonna celebrate the big 770, bro.
Yeah, man.
Delina Dan, non-stop. My dad's dream was to always have Delina Dan's flag flying as high as possible. And he always said this, you know, Stefan. He said if he alone had to stand up on a stage and have that banner behind, then he would do it. But he would, from that first day, he was a part of Delina Dan. That was his dream, his passion was to always have Delina Dan. He said this band will never break up. Yeah. If he alone have to stand up on a stage, he's standing up. But he gonna grow from strength to strength. So, you know, all praises to God, and the love and the blessings from Dad. Man, that is all we need, bro. And the love and support from the fans.
Yeah, man. And you just said something there that I don't think a lot of people know. Did you say 70 years?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
How many people you feel in Trinidad and Tobago know Delina Dan is 70 years old?
I think the majority, because look, even this stuff, a lot of, especially this generation or even the past generation, they would look at Raymond as Raymond is the frontline vocalist, Raymond is the face that Delina Dan, but little do they know that I started off as a musician. I have been the musical arranger for years for Delina Dan, but you know, the vocal thing kind of come out, you know, the vocal thing came and just kind of took front. So everybody look at me as just the singer and the vocalist and the face of the band. But I've been playing music all my life. Music was, keyboards is my first love.
Wow.
So being a part of this history of the big 70, being lucky to be the third generation of musicians for Delina Dan is, I am so blessed, man. I think I soaked up in so much blessings that every single day as I wake up, I'm just grateful. I clasp my hands and I say, thank you, God. Thank you for putting me in this position, you know?
And, you know, let me ask you this, because the band is heading to South Africa in a few days' time on a tour, right? But you were in South Africa last year, weren't you?
Yes, it was my first time. It was bro, it was something that, bro, you ever cry and you cry from inside, people didn't even know you cry. I don't know if it makes sense, but bro, on my arrival last June to Johannesburg, that was our first stop. From the airport, Steph, boy, I hear noise. I hear this kind of noise and uproar outside the airport. So I say, okay, we in South Africa. I think in all kind of elephant and lion and thing. Let loose now, boy. First time in my life, you know, because first time I been in South Africa, it's like, what going on outside? And the promoter, by the carousel to get my luggage, I told the promoter, I said, bro, is everything okay outside? Raymond, and he said, Raymond, don't worry. When you go outside, you're going to see. Bro, I don't know if you saw the videos, man, but there were like hundreds and hundreds of fans outside of the airport in Johannesburg and Durban. Johannesburg was the first show. Durban was our second show. But Steph, the feeling was, I don't know. I mean, everybody look at Trinidad as a little dot on the globe, and to know that our music has reached so far and has touched so many lives in South Africa. We headlined 2 sold out shows, Johannesburg, Durban. I was the headline act, but I was solo. I didn't have Dylan Nadan with me. And to know that I could actually go out there by myself and make this happen, bro, from last June to up to this day as we speak right now, I still think about that moment and that proud feeling to know that I was flying this flag so high, bro. It was really a sense of pride to know that I'm from Trinidad and Tobago and I could do this. And now I have paved that path to bring the entire Dylan Nadan now to South Africa. Yeah, and that was my goal.
And Raymond, has this journey taken you places you never thought you would go? I mean, you have been, let me say, I know for a fact, because somebody tell me, they say, the biggest name in Amsterdam is Raymond Ramarine, right? Bigger than Marshall Montano, bigger than Bunchy Garden, bigger than real names in soca is Raymond Ramarine, right?
It's so funny you said that, because yes, we're focusing on South Africa, which is, okay, we leave next Tuesday, which is June 3rd. But we're not going to go direct to South Africa. We actually have 3 shows, Amsterdam, Den Haag, and Rotterdam. So we're going to be in Holland for that weekend. And after we finish those 3 shows in Holland, but then we fly to Johannesburg for our first show. Our first concert is that I think it's June. No boy. We fly to Durban, which is Sunday, June 15th, and that's at the Durban Exhibition Center.
Wow.
We're going to stay in Durban for a couple of days and then take another flight and go down to Johannesburg on Saturday, June 21st at the Emperor's Palace in Johannesburg. So, yeah, I'm so excited, but trust me, I've always been a team player. Yes, I love, do my thing solo, but bro, there's no better feeling than having your band behind you, bro. And I just want to give South Africa that experience. And I'm happy for myself, bro, but you see, from a team, from a musicians, these guys are really humble, but hardworking guys who share the same passion, share the same vision. They want exactly what I want to go out on our stage and just represent our sweet little Twin Island boy and give them the culture, give them a taste at Trinidad and Tobago. They want to go on that big stage, and these guys are so super excited. So I'm just blessed to represent culture at the end of the day.
Yep, I think it's gonna be a terrific tour. I mean, Stephen Marcel as well, as we're talking about the band, Dylan Nadan. We actually used the song that he sang this year as the theme song for Breaking Dawn during the carnival. I just thought it captured
the Trini Suite,
the essence of Trinidad and Tobago. When he talked about the steel pan, he talked about the mask, he talked about everything. And I know he did a kind of AI video on it, but we used it for the intro of Breaking Dawn for the carnival season. I know all the fellas during carnival would not get up early enough to notice, but say what? You know what I mean? I know all the band trying to get some Z's. That's how the thing does go. But
I told Stephen, I said, that is one of my favorite songs from him, though. I really, really loved it.
Yeah. It's a real best tune.
Yeah.
What is it like working with Stephen? What is that? I mean, that chemistry on stage seems
fun, man.
Seamless.
fun. My dad has, forever instilled family values. And whether it be with the immediate family, we took it and we actually put it to practice with the band over the years. We've had our ups and downs with members or musicians. We had the good, we had the bad. But at the end of the day, we kept on persevering and instilling the values of family and the love and respect that we should have, and especially the fun that we should have on stage when we together. And bro, you would not believe, when we have rehearsals, it's truly when I say family, but I don't know if I have a better word, but it's just family. When I'm with Stephen, it's so much fun. He's so super talented, and it's like my brother, my best friend. We're doing something that we love now together. So that is, hence the reason I said that I'm so excited, boys, Stefan, for people like Stephen, Marcel, and the rest of my team. Taking them up to South Africa is a dream for these guys. So these guys, I guess that is why they have me working non-stop, all night rehearsals, studio into mornings, just to make sure that you're laughing. I always ask you the question, I say, Stefan, how you just do it, bro? Every morning. I mean, when my dad was alive, I told you a message. I said, bro, I don't know what you have, but my father he had to have his cup of Hongwen coffee and a cup of cricks in his hand, and he's sitting down, he making sure you wake up to watch Breaking Dawn.
Yeah.
He said, boy, remember, that's the best thing, boy. If I don't watch that, I can't function for the day. So, man, it's just a blessed feeling. It's truly an historical move. I remember last year when I went there, we visited the High Commission for Trinidad and Tobago, and bro, just to know that you had thousands of people there in Durban and Johannesburg, and besides us, the only Trinis were like basically those who were working at the High Commission. And to know that we playing, when you see we start a bus, we shot me and we so can't think they boy, and you just seeing the flag flying now, boy. Amidst the thousands and thousands of people from Portugal, from India, from the South Africans. It's like, bro, that feeling is a feeling that you can never ever.
You can't be that. And let me tell you something. You see how you describe this here? For those who don't travel the world, and it had the carnival jumpers, right? The people who just follow every carnival and that kind of thing. But outside of that, right, you have normal people who go about their daily business in Trinidad and Tobago to see carnival. And they say, well, carnival is a fetting thing, is a party thing, is a this and that. And they don't understand the level of tourism that it brings in. They don't understand the tourism factor, one. And then they don't understand, on the flip side, people like yourself, Dilly Nadan, and so many other artists that tour outside of Trinidad Carnival.
Outside of the Carnival, yes.
The demand for the music, for the culture of Trinidad and Tobago outside here is unbelievable. And you guys would know, and this is what I'm saying, every soca artist, everybody who touring, every artist is an ambassador, is a cultural ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago, because when you go out there, that's what you're representing.
The flag, boy, the flag. It's funny you said that, Stefan. Last time when I went there was a totally different experience to me, because yes, being on stage for an hour and 15 minutes concert time, and yes, you feel like you use up so much of your energy, but bro, I don't think it's a different culture or if it's just their way of life. But when these people pay for the VVIP tickets, bro, you better make sure. But I tell you, there's just pure love. Just the love is a different level, bro. You have to, my photo session, meet and greet before and after the concert. Before was like, I'm not exaggerating, I'm telling you guys, it was like probably an hour and a half photo session with fans. When the show was finished, dripping sweat, I was out of it. We stayed at the venue for at least 2 hours doing photo sessions. But you know what I found out while I was doing these photo session and the meet and greet with the fans is, and it's not just one, but a lot of them came up to me. They didn't have much time to talk because security was very strict, and they said, "Okay, guys, they're like hundreds who need the photos, so we need to move." But what I gathered from them is that their question is like, where is Trinidad and Tobago? They want to know more about Trinidad and Tobago. And it shocked me. Although, yes, in reality, I knew that, yes, we definitely is a little dot in the globe. And, it's easy for we to get kind of lost in the globe. Yeah. But I felt proud to explain to them and tell them, talk about the music and talk about the food and talk about the carnival and our sports. I started mentioning Brian Lara. We started talking about cricket. And it's only when I started to mention these things, then the response from the fans were like, I need to visit Trinidad next year. I want to come to Trinidad. And for me, my job, Stefan, at that point in time, I said, thank you, Lord. I did my job. You know, in promoting my country, in promoting this, you know, this, I would always say, bro, no matter what, every country, every island have the problems, but I would always go there and promote Trinidad and Tobago through music, because God has blessed me with that. And I think we are just the vessels that, you know, God used to say, you know, go there, promote your country, promote happiness, promote goodness. And that is what we do with Delina Dan.
Nice, man. And well, I'll tell you what, just before we run out of time here, we're almost out of time, but it's been a pleasure, of course, having you on. I know 2 years straight I said, Raymond, you are wrong for my Christmas party, boy.
Boy,
can't give you know. He had to stick, boy, walk like that. But I don't think, I don't go 1 year, it go only 1 year.
Happen, bro.
Raymond will call me and say, Stefan, I could make it.
I will just walk in.
And that will be it.
I will just walk in the party and not even telling anything. I promise you that, bro.
You see? It will just happen. It will just happen.
I promise you that.
It's always a pleasure talking to you. It's always a pleasure seeing you guys performing.
Yeah, man.
I love the positive energy that Delina Dan brings. Raymond
Thank
gives
you,
you, if
brother.
Raymond perform for 2 hours, I don't know, boy, like there's plant a smile on him. Raymond will smile through that performance for 2 hours straight if he have to. He always smiles.
Right?
No, but that's the spirit of Delina Dan. That's the spirit, the good vibes, that's the vibes that Delina Dan brings. Anything you're doing, you have to move with a good spirit. And if it's one thing,
sure.
I could say this, anybody who ever meet Raymond Ramarine in person, the man's spirit just different. You understand?
Thank you,
and everybody is like, you know, you're real down to earth, you're humble, you never change, you're rooted, and I appreciate that, my brother, and I wish you guys all the best. I wish you a terrific tour of South Africa, and just before we run out of time, what you have after, because I understand now, well, not I understand, but you see how the calendar going for Carnival next year. I think Carnival is in February, so we have a kind of short Carnival next year, so what's going on with Delina Dan after?
Well, just after we come back from South Africa, I shouldn't say we start, but we continue the North American tour, Canada, and of course, October, we're heading back down to Spain. We didn't go last year because we went the year before, and sometimes we just don't like to go and be oversaturated in certain places. So, you know, we skipped Spain last year because we did it the year before, but Spain is in the books for October again. But throughout the year, it's just basically heading out to North America and doing the shows and stuff. A lot of new music, a lot of original music, and we just really want to say thanks so much to God, thanks to the fans, thanks to you all, and to let you know, Steph, that all of my dad up in the heavens, I know he probably switched on the TV and he looking at you right now, bro.
Yeah, that's
the family here, we're gonna keep on looking at Breaking Dawn.
For all you know, your father and my father watching the show right now together.
Who knows? And drinking a cup of coffee. And I just for the record before we go, guys, this is not no bad man look here. Don't get tired up. This is not no bad man look. This is just me. Didn't really get a haircut, and I'm showing all the working on here. And I didn't really sleep good. I put on this kind of shades to hide the puffy eyes. But we on TV, we on Synergy, so I had to kind of look presentable. I love all you know. I love Trinidad. Hey, Steph, and I love you, bro. I love the whole team.
Love all the time, my brother. You know that. Just real quickly, in 60 seconds, right? I forgot to ask you this. I was in Miami Carnival last year, first time. We got me back this year as well.
Right.
Did you perform at the Hard Rock?
Yeah, bro. We did actually did it 2 years in a row.
What was that like? Because I went to Hard Rock. My brethren carry me Hard Rock. And brother man, when I see that hotel, I was like, way boy.
Yeah.
But you had the opportunity to perform there. So what was that like in a minute?
Again, every performance is surreal, but when I heard Hard Rock, even the promoter was like, okay, we're gonna take this thing to Hard Rock. We're gonna take the little carnival vibe to Hard Rock. The first year he said, okay, we're gonna take a chance. Raymond and Delina Dan, Kess, we going. Sold out. Second year, sold out. We're gonna see what happens in October. Well, Carnival is when October. Yeah. So I think from talking to him last year, he said although he loves the atmosphere, the ambience in Hard Rock, it's a little bit too small now. So he's looking to get somewhere bigger because, the promoters now, boy, they had to do their business.
Yeah, my brother. Well, Raymond, take it easy, man, and enjoy that tour of South Africa. We look forward to hearing big things about you and Delina Dan, not only on this tour, but after as well, going into the season and beyond. So stay up, my brother, and enough love all the time, man.
Thank you. I'll definitely send you guys clips, and I'll keep in touch with your step when we up there, man. Love.
Love, man. Nice.
I'll be hugging up the elephants and the lions, man. Love you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That is Raymond Ramarine on the inside, Delina Dan. And we are just about 21 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. We got Auntie Esther with us. And I tell you, boy, I ain't need to spell nothing here. But Raymond, that tour with Raymond Ramarine and Delina Dan starts on June 3rd, South Africa, taking music, taking the culture of Trinidad and Tobago to the world. And that is what not only Raymond, but all these artists do. So outside of Carnival, there is life. They tour, they're all over. And the way that they're received, the thirst for it. We just cover all these carnivals. I mean, we go to Antigua, we go through the Caribbean and stuff. But when we go out to like Miami, and we go, New York Labor Day, and we go to other parts of the world as well, which coming soon, there is a thirst for the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. And all we need to do is understand that these performers are cultural ambassadors and take it to the next level. Yeah? So we're gonna have Auntie Esther on. Auntie Esther, of course, the National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. Yes. The finals in Trinidad was weekend, as you could clearly see here. And we're gonna find out who those winners were. And we're gonna find out about Tobago, because remember it's headed to Tobago. Chef, that curry on point. We're also gonna find out from Auntie Esther about beyond Tobago, from a regional standpoint. And we're going to do that when we come back. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, Auntie Esther will be on. So stay tuned, Palm Star Promotions. Yeah, boy, National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. Can anybody spell breakfast this morning? You understand? Somebody spell that now. Oh gosh, Corey. Stay tuned.
When sunshine has the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with All Pro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle from the first restaurant in 1968 when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mass this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive parties, the juve, the street parade, and the competitions in pan, mass, and calypso. And don't talk about soca monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face, and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 86838438844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
All right, so we're back. And as we return, we have Auntie Esther with us.
Good morning.
And remember, before we get into the conversation with Auntie Esther, remember that Palm Star Promotions has been giving your little stars a chance to shine, and live on national television too, with the 4th annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. And this time, while the final is over in Trinidad, we have Tobago coming up. And Tobago is set for July 12th at Lowlands Mall, and it's open to all primary school and homeschool students as well, standards 3 to 5, ages 9 to 12 plus. And the top school with the most entries and points walks away with a desktop computer. Plus, there are chances to win tablets, medals, and much more. Buy a courtesy Kotila dictionary at Charon's in Tunapuna, Trin City, San Juan, or Diego Martin, and get 5% off. And all you need to do is walk with the flyer or show it on your phone, and you could register now. Just visit Palm Star Promotions online or call Auntie Esther on 4712604. The dress code is no uniforms, dress elegantly casual. And we build in confidence one word at a time, only with Palm Star Promotions. So Auntie Esther is here. Before we get to Tobago, we had to talk about the finals.
Sure.
Because I asked them earlier in the week, I said, well, we have the winners. And they told me, no, they didn't have the winners. And, well, you're here this morning.
Yes.
So you could go ahead and announce the winners.
Our winners all came from Specialist Learning Center.
Serious? From one place?
From one place. And they also won the computer and the printer.
Serious?
Because they had the most entry participants.
Okay.
And the overall winner was a standard 3 students. I have to hold back their names, but I can tell you the standards they came from. The overall winner was a standard 3 student, and then we had a standard 4 student and a standard 5. And the nice thing about the standard 5 student is that her sister entered the competition a few years back and went straight forward with us up to last year. And she's off in high school, and she came to hug Auntie Esther. I will never forget the opportunities that you gave to me, Auntie Esther. I'm so happy. I'm in high school. And I pushed my little sister forward. I said, well, this is the first and last competition for your little sister. But she did excellently. As a standard 5 student, she won her category. Great. The standard 4 students have done really well as well. They've gotten their trophies. My children were so overwhelmed with happiness, and so was I. And our board of directors are very impressed to see children elevating themselves even higher and higher in education now, that if you give a standard 3 a word, they know up to standard 5 words already.
Right.
Because they're being groomed and prepared for these competitions. And other schools need to take pattern. It's not that if we are expecting you to be sending through a standard 3 child, they must only know standard 3 words. They should be able to handle at least standard 4 words as well.
Right.
Because when you're doing certain exams, they will say, this is 3-4, 4-5.
Correct.
1-2.
Right.
So this is a guide to you all, and our experience has shown it, where standard 1 students are bright enough to answer standard 2 questions.
Yeah, because children surpass their age, you know.
Yes.
And they perform above. I mean, I went to school with students that skipped a class.
Yes.
Skipped a whole standard. You understand? So, I mean, especially with something like spelling and vocabulary. When a child is interested in something, and I'm sure you know this.
Oh, yes.
They don't wait on the teacher to teach them.
No, they don't. They pick up with it. And the children I admire now, from the time competition finished, they call him back. Auntie Esther, when is the next
When's
competition?
the next one?
Are we doing maths now, or are we doing spelling? Give me an idea and let me work with it. And I got 35 calls from parents between Saturday and Sunday, and competition just finished Saturday.
Okay.
Auntie Esther, when is the next competition? Are we going forward with maths this year? Auntie Esther, please. I said, darling, I can't. I honestly cannot do maths this year because the time is limited.
Right.
Because I had to push back Trinidad competition, I had to push back Tobago competition, so it has put us in a situation, forgive us folks, that we cannot do maths competition. New Wave Maths will come about next year.
Yeah, because now, I mean, now that you see the demand for it, you could plan it accordingly, and that's the thing. You don't know that there's a demand for it or an interest in it, and sometimes when you don't have it, when like you have to push back everything. Same thing happened in my run. I had to push it back by a month.
Yes.
And then I had to turn away people because I had reached the limit. But to know that there were still people calling, and I had to tell them, well, no, it means that next year now I could expand, right?
Exactly.
So the same thing goes for you as it relates to the spelling, the vocabulary, and now the maths, is that people asking for it. So yeah, now you could set your calendar
in such a way.
Particular way.
Yeah. So we are happy. Congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations to all our participants. You all did a fabulous job. You showed me how brave and intellectual you are at your age, and we are proud of every one of you. And like I mentioned at the competition, we are winners. So please remember, you are a winner in wherever sphere that you are in. If you're in standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going off to high school, you are still a winner. You are a winner all through your lives. Do not let anybody turn you away from that love.
Right.
That I am a winner and I can achieve. And children, when you are a little bit scared and a little bit nervous when you're going off to high school, remember you were brave enough to stand up in front of hundreds of people and answer questions and spell words bravely. So nobody can take that away from you. And those who are a little bit nervous, your bravery is still within your heart and you are strong, and strong will, you will achieve. I ask God to bless every one of my participants who were there and our sponsors who never left our side. Charon's Bookstores, JMME Bank, Dairy, and all the others. Thank you very much. And we look forward to your continued support. Next year is a greater and a bigger year for us because we are doing the regular maths spelling competition, and in July we are looking to go regional. When we say regional, we are approaching schools within the Caribbean to send their top 4 students to us. And we are bringing it in a bigger and better way. And it's going to be words to spell, words to meaning, and words to put in the correct context of a sentence at that time. We are dropping the local words because they are not familiar with our colloquial words in Trinidad and Tobago. And that brings me to the point. Competition in Tobago is on the 12th of July. We have a number of students registered already from Patience Hill, from Signal Hill, from Delaford Anglican, Hope Anglican, Pentecostal Light. We thank you all for your continued support over the years, and we look forward to having additional schools via for the top all-round student, top standard 3, 4, and 5, but we are also given little standard 1 students and 2 an opportunity.
I remember last time you mentioned that,
And they prove themselves that next year competition, Auntie Esther, I'm coming to win.
Don't be surprised if a standard 1 student beat a standard 4 student. You know?
I'm not
It's tremendous, brilliant like that.
Exactly.
You know, especially when with what going on, you realize that even, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if you would have noticed it, but when you were having these finals, right? Like, did these children have cell phones?
I didn't see any cell phones with these kids, honestly.
But I mean, it would be interesting that you could have asked your parents, you know, does your child own a cell phone? Because this is the thing, a cell phone means that you have access to the internet, if you have a smartphone, which most people have these days. So even these children in standard 1, 2, 3, 4, once they have access, of course, to Google this and Google that, and if you like spelling and you want to know how to spell a particular word, you can Google it right on your phone.
So didn't have phones, but they had tablets.
Tablets, well, a device,
They had tablets, but like parents don't allow them to have phones. Because when I pass through at 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, I'm seeing tablets on the table. I'm seeing Kutala on the table. I am seeing an English textbook, and I'm like, you all had breakfast? No, Auntie Esther, we waiting on Royal Castle lunchtime.
All right,
and we thank Royal Castle for being here with
the original
us.
local flavor, boy, they can't beat it. They can't beat it.
And Double R.
Nice, man.
Everybody has been there for us. Thank you. Budu's has stepped up in a great way for us as well this time. And we look forward to Budu's supporting us in Tobago and all the other companies. Please, we need you all support to give to the children. It's very costly for tablets, for...
Tablets. What's the average price of a tablet now?
Between $1,500 and $2,000.
Between $1,500 and $2,000.
Yep.
Chef boy? Good thing we grew up in the old school days of going to the library and getting a book,
No, a copybook and a notebook and you're going to the library. It's wonderful, but we need this support, folks. My directors try their best every year to give tablets to all our winners in the 1st to 3rd category. Sometimes we go up to 6, it depends. But Palmstar is reaching out more and more to students, and we appreciate the parents and the students reaching out to us. We look forward to you all in Tobago. We look forward to our regional competition as we go along. Uncle Stefan will be given more information on the regional competition.
And the tablets are important too for those who could sponsor them, because remember, we passed through a period not too long ago in COVID where students couldn't attend school, and it is those devices that kept them
going, yeah.
in tune with education with the online classes.
Yes.
And then we've you know, a lot of things happen online now. A lot of classes take place online. You can do lessons online and all. And you can do just, you join on your tablet and you go to go.
What we observed in our first competition, I'm glad you bring up that point. A lot of children did not have tablets,
yeah.
and they did not have internet access,
Yeah.
which defeated them during the COVID period. That
Correct.
We have 106 students in a competition, and you're talking to parents, how did this child make out? How did, Auntie Esther, we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything. And as we went back out to school, the children are being bullied by others and being bullied and chastised. Forgive me for saying it in this way, but chastised by some teachers. Oh, why you didn't do this and why you didn't do that.
Yeah.
You cannot blame children if they cannot afford. So
That's right.
This is why we gave 20 tablets in our first competition.
Yeah.
We wish we could do it again, but it's really tough. It is getting harder and harder to do these things. So we are looking for sponsors to help us with tablets. Our company, that RR, has come forward to say, Auntie Esther, we're going to support you with a desktop and a printer for Tobago.
All right, nice man.
So we are looking for all the support that we can get, and we are proud of all our students in Trinidad as well as in Tobago. Those who have passed through our hands before and have gone up to high school have never forgotten us, and we have never forgotten you all.
That's right.
May God continue to bless all of you and the teachers and the principals. We are happy we had more principals and teachers in attendance for this competition, and we saw the commitment that they have to the students and the student has to the belief in their education. When you stand by a child as a parent or a teacher in competitions like this, do not bully them. I will come back to that. Because if your child does not get in the finals, do not bully them, because their situation, as I walked into competitions, and I hear mummies and daddies yelling at the children, oh, you could have done better. No.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Pressure on the child.
Yeah, and the teachers do the same. I saw love and camaraderie with parents and children in this competition. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Nice.
Thank you. Continue with it, and the upcoming parents in Tobago and Trinidad for next year as well. Going forward, continue to support your children. Be there for them. You're being there for Palmstar, but you're not being there for Palmstar. The most important thing is you're being there for your child, supporting them and bringing them to this level. That when they go off to high school, I always say, nobody can bully a child that was in my competition, because the faith that they have in themselves and the inner strength to deal with situations, to stand up in a hall and sing the national anthem.
That's easy to do, no?
And also to recite poetry and pray.
That's easy to do, I can tell you that. You couldn't get me to do that when I was smaller. Stand up in front of a crowd of people, you matter what. My palms start to sweat. You know, nervous. It ain't easy to, listen, it ain't easy to stand up in front of a crowd of people, right? Stand up in front of an audience and perform.
Yeah, it's not.
You understand what I'm saying?
Really
It's not easy. There are people who just come on this program and just see camera doesn't intimidate them. Just being in front of a camera doesn't intimidate them.
Yes, I have seen it.
So far less if it had a live studio audience here, you could imagine what people would have to go through.
That brings me to a point.
You know?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Stefan. I have seen children participate in my competition and go to other competition which they film. And the children freak out for the simplest words.
Yeah.
And people fail to realize you cannot bully a child. You have to prep a child
You gotta prep the child for that,
to go in front of a camera. This is why we ask permission from the parents. Can we videotape? Can we take pictures of your children?
Yeah.
We must get permission.
We just saw them, you know, half of them big people are talking that and when a child perform and take in front of the camera and telling them don't be nervous. Half of them can't stand up in front of a camera and do nothing and read a sentence, you know.
Parents admitted this.
Yeah.
Auntie said, I'm not going there.
I'm not going there. No, the camera. No, I don't want to be in front of the camera.
Exactly.
But you expect the child to do it, you know, and this was say, I just always say this, we expect children to be, how could I say, punished, or we expect to put enormous pressure on children to perform at an age where big people just falter. Big hardback adults.
Men and women, they do.
They're in situations and they cannot handle it, but we expect a child to handle it.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
This is why we introduce parents into our competition.
Yeah.
So children are seeing mommy brave, or mommy is shy, daddy is shy. I ask parents to come up and pray for the children. I ask parents to enter a competition. Some of us be like, Auntie Esther, don't call me. Don't call me. I'm like, no. We got to show that your child, you're brave.
Yeah.
You can do this. Just as much as they can do it, you can do it.
You could do it as well.
God bless you, parents. God bless you, children. Please, Tobago, reach out to me on 471-2604.
Well, we come into that. We come into that now. Parents, let me just remind them. Parents and teachers, listen up. As Palm Star Promotions is back with the 4th annual Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge, and your child could be the next spelling star. All right, and it's happening July 12th at Lowlands Mall. It's open to standards 3, 4, and 5, ages 9 to 12, including homeschool students as well. Because we know homeschooling, we recognize homeschooling.
Yes,
right? So the top prize, desktop computer for the school with the most student entries and points, plus loads more up for grabs, tablets, medals, and exciting surprises. Shopping at Sharon's in Tunapuna, Trin City, San Juan, or Diego Martin gets you 5% off any courtesy Kotela dictionary. You just got to show the flyer or a picture of it on your phone, and you could register now through Palm Star Promotions, checking them out online, or you could call Auntie Esther on 471-2604. That is 471-2604. And remember, no uniforms, dress elegantly casual. And time to listen, learn, and shine, only with Palm Star Promotions. And but just before we run out of time, we got to mention tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, you know, we have an airing of the.
I will leave that for you.
No, you go and said no. We have an airing of the final on weekend. All right.
Forgive me, my students are on television, but I don't know what time. But it's
going to be Chris. Is it going to be 10 a.m.? It's supposed to be 8 o'clock. Right. So after the recording of Breaking Dawn, we're going straight into 8 a.m.
Can I just interject just for 1 second? I will be in Tobago next week from the 4th to the 6th. Parents who need the Kotese Kotela, call me, WhatsApp me. I am taking orders for it. So you will not have to pay the service charge to have it sent to you and the charge from TT Post.
Okay.
I will be in Tobago and
That's
I
great.
am bringing it to Tobago. I need confirmation. So far we have a dozen parents who asked for the Kotese Kotela. If there's anyone out there that needs it for this competition or further competitions that we are having next year, please reach out to me, call me on 471-2604.
2604.
Yeah, we close off for the bookings for those Kotese Kotelas this weekend. All right? And when I come to Tobago, you all will be in touch with me by my team in Trinidad. And they will tell you exactly where I'm staying and where you can collect it.
All right, brilliant. So that's good news there for Tobago. So people, we're looking forward to July 12th as we move forward. But the children will be on TV. It will be aired at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. The finals of the National Vocabulary, National Spelling and Vocabulary competition or challenge, which took place at Eastgate Mall this past weekend. All right, so I want to thank Auntie Esther for coming through.
Thank you. Thank you for having
giving
me,
us some
Stefan.
news, and we look forward to the regional part of this tour. There's a regional aspect of this tour, right?
Yes, this is going to be in July next year. So as we go-
Next year, July, a big regional thing.
Yes.
So we could have the best, we could have the spelling champion of the whole Caribbean then.
Yes, that is the intention. The best of standard 3, 4, and 5 in the Caribbean.
Listen, if this was wrong when I was a little boy, I mashed them up here. I spelled Pomerac the other day. I bad, you know.
Yes.
I bad, you know.
Bravo.
Listen, after we come up, after the interview, she said, spell Pomerac. I said, I spell the Pomerac. Said, oh gosh, you're getting correct. I'm going to mash them up. I'm going to mash them up. Just don't ask me to spell Pom City. Don't ask me to spell Pom City or Blanche Shares. That is it. I'm dead. I'm going through. I hold the competition. I get beat one time. One time, licks.
We asked our child to spell Mississippi, And the child was stumped, and then the child came out and spelled it correctly. Everybody was like, okay. And we brought down the timer from 30 seconds to spell a word to 20 seconds.
You want to try that, Chef? You want to try a little Mississippi? Why, boy? Big man like you? You see what I mean? Same thing we say. Big man like you frighten them is spelling word. Let me see. Mississippi? Mississippi?
Yes, correct.
I'm telling all you, many spelling competition now. Let me get a spelling competition for talk show hosts now. Never mash them up this morning. You understand? No, but it's gonna be. It's not only about education. It's about fun. It's about exposure.
Yes.
In terms of public speaking. All of these are things that you take away from competitions like this. We touch on it in a certain way, but public speaking is the right term. So your child learn the art form of speaking in public and addressing an audience and that kind of thing, and courage.
That's the most important.
And it's all about courage as well, courage and character. You understand what I'm saying? So
yes.
This is a terrific competition. To all of you corporate entities out there, I see that GMMB is on board.
Yes.
We would like
Castle
to see
States
participation from many other corporate sponsors.
Yeah.
So please contact Auntie Esther on 471-2604. It's the semi-finals tomorrow. Okay, no problem. So the semi-finals will be here tomorrow. All right, at 8 a.m., the semi-finals. All right, so Auntie Esther, thanks a lot.
Thank
you.
And
looking forward to July. And of course, we're looking forward to producing the the regional spelling champion come next year when
yes,
anything go regional.
But before that, we will have a competition for Trinidad and Tobago as well.
All right, brilliant. Check. Just now, hold on. Right, so it is the semi-finals at 8 a.m. tomorrow, and the finals will be aired next week, Saturday, on Synergy TV. All right, and I will give you the time during the course of the week next week when the finals will be aired. That will be next week, Saturday. But tomorrow, 8 a.m., you got the semi-final rounds of the National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. So we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap things up with the birthdays and Chef. And stay tuned for that. We'll be back after this.
Thank you.
No problem.
When sunshine has the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TMT.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mass this year! I done hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mass, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face, and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 86838438844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
All right, so we're back. I trying to finish this curry through 2 breaks and 4 interviews. Chef, no, Chef, why? I don't want to go eat at her, Robert, but...
And it's a sweet and thing, it's a gulab jamun and thing.
Still the gulab jamun. Still the mango. I got to carry that mango, you know. I can't finish that mango before the show done. And never going on if I don't finish the mango. Before the show finish, Chef can't leave the studio, because he parked behind him. So I had to move my car. All right. We have a little news here to update you on. I don't know how I'm going over my time. But don't worry, it's a short week now, so we're going over the time a little bit, but we'll fix that. Now, at the beginning of the show, Chef spoke about a Father's Day buffet. But he also said It's falling on the same weekend that he's been invited to Guyana for a food festival, which he instigated when he was last in Guyana. So when we went to the break in the first hour, I tell Chef, I say, Chef, you're a madman or what? All expenses paid, food festival in Guyana, and you're turning that down for a Father's Day buffet? I say, mister, don't make me come because it's a cloud, you know. Go Guyana and push back the Father's Day buffet. Because you could push that back, but Guyana can't push back the food festival.
Correct.
So it's just a matter of pushing back your buffet. Your buffet could still happen at the end of June. But go Guyana to the food festival. You don't chain up the people to start that. They come and they put it together. You can't blank them now. So I have been able to convince Chef during the course of the show to postpone the Father's Day buffet, which would have been on the 15th of June, and let the man go, pack your bag, Chef. Put me in the bag too, you know. If you put me in the bag too, you know, that's full up and put it, depending on the size of your luggage, you know. Pack your bag and go down to Guyana for the food festival. I think that is something that, you know, you cannot miss, you can't afford to miss. Seeing that you're the one who kind of, when you were last in Guyana, you spoke to Chef Lennox. And you told him to put together a food festival. Now that he's put it together, I don't think you should blank him. You know, I don't think you should do that. I think you should go down to Guyana and postpone the Father's Day buffet. That's exactly what Chef is going to do. So when he comes back from Guyana, from the food festival, not the Father's Day, but there will be a buffet.
There will be a buffet.
Right?
And you can continue making your bookings, eh?
You could continue to book.
We will change the date, but continue making your booking and calling as well too.
All right, so we just wanted to give you that information before we leave you this weekend. There is one video that I wanted to run before I get to the birthdays. I wanted to get Chef's opinion on this. What's going on there? A man put out a video saying he went Val Park. Now apparently they're spending a lot of money at Val Park to revitalize it in order to compete with like the Eastgate Mall and right. Director, you could give me the chicken foot video? But let me get the chicken foot this morning now.
These days they're spending tremendous amounts of money to bring back up. I was open this up. Anyhow, long time I do one of this. Hear this now. Born in Val Park. You know, these days they're spending tremendous amounts of money to bring back up Val Park because it was going down. It was going down worse than Trin City Mall. So everything is renovated, everything is revamped, rebranded, new. Everything is like new in Val Park, and the owners are spending, can't count the money to encourage people to come back to Val Park because it was dying. Exhibit A. I bought noodles, dasheen, lentil peas, and stewed chicken. First sign of, well, what is going on here? I asked the girl, because she took out the lentil peas with the pot spoon, the scooper thing, shake out half of it, do this, and put it back. So I asked her, jokingly, but not joking, so it's just a half scoop you just get done. She said, no, I get a whole scoop. I said, you forget, well, maybe you forget, look, all your recipes still in the pot, in the spoon. She said, oh, and she picked it up and she watched me, and she put it, you know, like, I see the next one over there, watch me too, like, God, he insists to get a full spoon of peas, boy. Reach to the other one, same thing, lentil peas, where she watching me in my face and scooping up a full one, so, and throw it in the bowl. Lentil peas, cassava, and bhaji rice, with a slice of fried fish. Put the 2 boxes in the bag, so, while the girl handed it to me, so, now, it done like, I was like, why nothing, boy? But then the girl tell me $130 something, and her 140 she had no box. I can't remember. $130 something for these 2 boxes of food. I was like, wow, this will be the last time I buy in here because it's just regular food. Why all you selling people? Did you ever see this? Chicken foot. Oh, you give me chicken foot for all that money. Now, if the food tasting real good, they might be like, you'll get some nice home cooked food down, so you know. But how you sell people chicken foot? Chop up chicken foot in the thing. what madness really going on here? Guys are all here attracting people in the exclusive play, you know, fancy. Come back to Val Park, Val Saint, South, where when you buy food for expensive price, we hit you some nice chicken foot with the sauce. I buy food all over the country. I never buy food and get chop up chicken foot as stew chicken. One box of food is about $70 and you hit people chicken foot. So I think all the choices there are still. I watch everybody and I walk to the end of the food court and I see they have like normal food in there, so I buy from them. Boy, better buy from the gyro man in the front.
Chef, you're a man in the food industry. You ever give people who buy in food, you ever put chicken foot in the stew?
You don't ever put chicken foot in your food. You don't ever put chicken foot in your food.
Whether you're home or you're selling?
If you're home, people have preference home with it. Some bars, there's a popular bar up on the East West Corridor that sell kind of sticky chicken foot.
Right.
That's a specialty, so you know what you're going for. But if you're going to a place like that, where you're paying that amount of money, almost $70 a box of that food.
And you gain with buffet for $350?
Yeah.
Boy, let me come from Guyana, I had to pay $600.
Oh,
a man paid $140 for 2 boxes up.
Yeah,
for waiters, noodles, dasheen, lentil peas and stew chicken.
And you get chicken foot.
No, but what's going on in the food industry? And so I find some places that's real overdo it, boy.
Yeah, too much. That is ridiculous.
The other day I go on by a barbecue place in LSE Plaza, but I forget now, boy. I didn't really check the board there, so I couldn't argue with them. I order my food, and then I tell them I'll take a juice, right? When I check myself on the bill, walking out, $25 for the juice, you know? $25 for the juice. But peppercorns right there, and I know peppercorns price kind of hot there, so I said, let me go in peppercorns and see if they are the same juice. I go on in peppercorns, see the same juice. You understand? Same area in LSE, you know, I could have walked. Just a little 1 minute walk, you know, to go to peppercorns. Peppercorns are the juice for $10.95.
Well, listen,
but why you want to mark that up by $14, boy?
I went in.
Oh God, boy!
I went in Fernandez compound on Mova, because they're the industrial area. So I have a couple of food places there. So I stopped in and I said, well, let me grab something on the road. And nobody on the road, there was something to eat. And they had the noodles. Just some noodles, was Asian noodles, and some chicken. So of the cash. The box, I tell you, because I don't really eat heavy. $75.
$75 of noodles and chicken.
That was it.
Nah, man, people overdoing it, man.
$75, that was it.
People overdoing it. I know things in the grocery are expensive at this current point in time, but nah, man. There is no reason that you could tell me you selling a juice that a grocery selling for $11 that you selling for $25. It has no reason for that. None. Anyway, can't get the man no chicken foot, boy. No. All right, let me get to the birthdays real quick. So here we go. Birthdays. Before we close off and get into the Indian Arrival Day weekend. So we want to wish Rayshaleen, we want to wish you a happy birthday. She's an avid follower. And we're sending a shout out. This is coming on from her husband. So do enjoy your birthday this weekend. We have Indian Arrival Day tomorrow, boy, chef boy. The curry went down nice today. Happy birthday going out to Suzanne, celebrating her birthday on Saturday, 31st of May. Wishing her all the best and many more to come from her loving daughter Victoria and Roderick. Then we look at the show every morning from Toronto. Can you express birthday greetings to Kavinash Maharaj as he celebrates his birthday on the 30th of May 2025. Best wishes from Auntie Molly, Uncle Ralph and Ryan from Toronto, Canada. And Kalma. That's the one who sent the email. Then we would like to shout out happy birthday greetings to Calvin, who's turning 18 today, the 29th of May. Calvin look like a dude man, boy. Yeah. Our wishes for him is to continue to be blessed, work hard towards a great future. May Allah guide you on the path of success love you to the moon and back from Mom Carol and Dad Hanif. Right. Happy birthday to Lazina Bahadur Singh, coming from her husband Amadat Bahadur Singh and her 4 children, Annie, Natty, Priscilla and Luke, and her 12 grandkids and 4 great-grands. Love and wish you all the best. Have a blessed day. That is Amadat. Nice man. Then we got happy birthday going out to Michelle from her husband, children and grandchildren. Michelle, happy birthday to you. And finally, as we wrap it up this morning, just want to wish my wonderful and beautiful girlfriend Vicky a happy birthday. Hope she has a wonderful day. May God continue to bless her. Wishing her many more from your boyfriend Anil. Anil don't miss. Every year he does send birthday greetings. All right, so the curry tastes good. I'll take home the mango, and the gulab jamun will probably swell up my belly. You can blame chef for that. We are out for this weekend. Do not forget, you have the semi-final rounds of the National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. The semi-final rounds will air at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And immediately following the repeater breaking down, you got the San Juan Revival Ministries and the Christian Union Church. And they got a message for you, spiritual vibes coming up after the repeat of the program. Until Monday, people, enjoy your holiday, enjoy Indian Arrival Day. And we are out.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, man. Chef Editor Guyana.
Good morning. Welcome